Good afternoon, YouTubers. My last video was about how to make these slides in Solidworks, just so you can use it for drawers, like shown here. But I had a problem before doing that. Is that this is Weldment? This is galvanized steel, and the problem with galvanized steel is that not many profile you have available in your files and your libraries. So like for example, this 1x1, I thought that was there. This is galvanized steel 1x1, and I found out it wasn't there. So you have to make this profile in order to use it like for a simple desk. And how you do that, how you prepare a new profile for Weldment. So this video is about that. It's a very straightforward, and we're gonna do it right now. So let's go to Solidworks. I'm gonna go to Solidworks here. I'm right here in Solidworks. Let's create something. Let's use the front plane here, and let's create sketch here. Let's use center rectangle, and that will do. That is basically the way that you will create, for example, how you create let's go back here, like this section here, how you create this square section that are part of this design. So going back to SolidWorks right here. So let's give some size to this, and that's gonna be 28 inches, and this is gonna be 28 inches as well. This is for a desk. So we are right there. Now this is what we're gonna do. Typically you accept this, bingo, and then you go like to Weldment. And when you are in Weldment, the next thing is use a structural member. Now you are in Weldment, and you have to pick the standard. So typically you will pick a NC inch, for example, and what type. This is what we have in the library. I update the library, but the library still is not showing what I'm looking. What you're looking is square tube right here, tube square, and what size. But the size is the problem. You don't have 1x1. It's not showing here anywhere. And the gauge for the tubing that I'm using right here, the gauge on this tube is gauge 16, about 0.065 the thickness of these tubes, square tubes, 1x1. So I have a problem. I have to going back to SolidWorks here, I have to get those because it's not here. You see, that's the problem. I'm ANSI inch square tube, but it's not there. You might be able to get, like for example, square tube. Maybe you can use aluminum tube square, and the size right here, 1x1 square, 0.02, 0.03, 0.05, almost this one, with a wall of 0.065 1x1 square tube. That will work, except it's aluminum, and you will get the weight screwed up. You have to fix the weight because of the density and all that. How to avoid all that mess is just build yourself the right Weldment profile. All right, so let's do that. We can start, like for example, with this one, and that's what I'm gonna show you. So the next thing that you need to do is, let's get out of here for a second. I'm not gonna do anything here on Weldment, but I gotta find out where is my profiles saved on the big libraries of SolidWorks. So you go here, for example, options, and in options you go to file location, and in file location you go Weldment profile right here, Weldment profile, and here's the direction. You want it, you can edit that, and then you go back here where it is right, Weldment profile right here. Right, I mean, do now control copy, and cancel, get out of here, and now you go to your C to anywhere you want. Like for example, let's go here for a second and delete all that is there and put you in a direction, and that is what I copy where my Weldment profile is. Hit enter, and you are right here. Here is ANSI inch, the library of ANSI inch. Here is the tube square, but it's not what you're looking. You don't have here what you're looking. It's not there. There's no 1 by 1 there at all. So step back here, and now on for aluminum, where is aluminum? Aluminum tube right here, square aluminum tube. Hit it there, and you are looking for the one that has very close to what you need, and the wall size and everything is this one. So you can pick that one and do a copy of that. Let's copy that guy in a second. Copy. And now let's move back a little bit, and now you can get into here in tube square for steel, but I'm gonna move a little bit back. I can use this folder here. Personalize is, you know, is based on things that I use, or profile, new profiles. I can, like for example, do a new folder, and let's call that new folder new profiles. New profiles. Oops, that was ugly. It's gonna be new profiles. Good. Now in new profiles, get in and you paste what you already copy, and you say yes, and now you have it there. We're gonna change that and everything. We're gonna change. It's gonna be 1 square times 0.065 the wall, but that's gonna be we're gonna change that, and let's rename that. And to what we're gonna rename that guy? We're gonna rename it to only, we're gonna put like galvanized steel, so we know what it is eventually, and that's perfect. So we're gonna say that's saved already, galvanized steel. We're gonna open that because this is obviously it's not galvanized steel yet, it's aluminum, because it's based on aluminum. Again, you can use any size. This is a very quick trick how to get an assistant profile that meets your some of your needs, and then you tailor it as you require. So we are done here. Now we're gonna go to Solidworks, and in Solidworks we're gonna open file. Now here is very important because we need to ensure that we follow these. Let's go back here, options, because I forgot to copy this huge address. The address is file location, document is on Weldment profile, edit Weldment profile. Where is it again? Weldment profile right here. All that, copy. Okay, good. We're gonna cancel that. We are not doing anything here. Cancel. It's just to figure it out where it's located, because let's put the let's go notepad here for a second. Notepad, and oops, sorry, paste, and we have that there. So now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna close this a little bit so that I can see my notepad somewhere here, right there. See, now I have, let me close this a little bit more. What I'm gonna do is looks for my Weldment profile that I am gonna be modifying. So we're gonna open here, file, open. It's gonna open a new one, and now we need to look for this PC program file. That's here, program file. That's why you need to have this available, because you're gonna get crazy. Solidworks, see, Solidworks is SolidCorp, and then Solidworks, and then mine are in data. Some of these files I have seen that they're located someplace else, so be careful. In mine are data, so I go data here, and data, Weldment profile right here, and mine in new profile. That's where I put it, new profile right here, and this is the guy, and it shows something here. The only thing bad that I don't like on this Weldment profile is that I don't see on galvanized steel there's a round curve here. Everything look good, but it's not round here in the corners. It should be. We can fix that in a second as well. Open. See profile. Steel is not available for. Open read only. We're gonna save it with a new name. All right there. See, check this. This sort of looks like an L. It's just indicating that it's a profile what you have here. So with that, we're gonna do a modification of that guy, so we start to have the information that is 1 by 1, except that it's not round here. You know, you're familiar with galvanized steel. It shows some roundness here on these corners. We can certainly do our own, and let's see. Let's pick this one, 0.1 of an inch. Sounds like good. Sounds good to me. Maybe it should be less than that. Let's do this one as well. Getting better. How about this one? Yes. Alright. Now if I accept that, perfect. And now it looks more like a steel pipe. Now the next thing that I need to do is change the material. Oh, let me accept this here. And now let's see. There we go. Edit material. We need galvanized steel. Galvanized steel right here. We accept that, apply, and we're close. And now we have galvanized steel. And here's the story. That will work. I'm still concerned with this 0.1. Alright, save as. It's a library part right there, and we're gonna change one galvanized steel. Let's put on the rep 1. It's gonna be an SLD the way it is there. So save. Would you like to save it? You don't have permission to save it. Would you like to save it in the user folder instead? Alright. This is the problem. It's being used right now, so you gotta back up a little bit, because I was messing around and I opened the structure member, and that's why I can't save it. So that's a problem. I can't save it. So let's say on the user folder instead, let's say yes, and let's put it anywhere, somewhere you can find it. Let's see, document. We're gonna save it. All right, let's save it here somewhere. Save. Yes, no problem. All right, it was saved. Now, this is what we're gonna do. Is galvanized steel with the dimension 1 by 1. A little bit funny here. I need to check on that, but that's the story. And now the next part is we want to ensure to put that on the folder, in the right folder. So one thing that I have to do is just get out of here, because everything is, as far as Solidworks, is open and it's being used and it's locked. Let's see now. There we go. Now it's not doing anything, so it should be no problem. So let's close this and let's look for that document. I save it on the C drive. Let's get out of here for a second. And documents right here. We're gonna copy that or cut, and now we're gonna go to that folder. All right, and then we're gonna go to program files. You see that you get used to where your profiles, your Weldment profile located, because it's gonna get crazy. So what's that? Where am I? Solidworks. I need to go put data, and then from data, Weldment profile, new profile, and let's see. We're gonna paste it there. Paste. Continue, and bingo. We have it there. You see, I can delete this one. I'm not using that one at all, because that's based on aluminum. I don't want to get confused. Delete. So that's gone. So I have that one, and now let's see if I can use this one. All right, so I'm out of here. It's a new profile. Good. We are out totally. I don't have to be here anymore. So let's go back to SolidWorks, and let's create a new part. No problem. And I'm right here. New part. Let's go front. Let's go here, and let's create, I don't know, center of this. Make life easier. And put the dimensions on that one. The dimension will be 20A by 20A. Good. And now we are out of here, and we're gonna go to Weldment. I don't care about that one. I care about the one that I create. New profiles right here. On new profiles. New profiles. I'm missing the type, so meaning that I have to create a folder, and that's one thing that you gotta be careful about how to do this, because new profiles, perfect, but it's missing a folder. So in other words, for example, NC inch, the next thing is type is another folder, and inside that folder you have the rest of the stuff. So meaning that I'm missing on my new profile, I'm missing the creation of a folder that will say something like square tube. Inside new profile, square tube, so I know that inside there it's gonna be square tube for doing something. All right, and then inside that square tube you have to have that. Good. So again, we are out of here, and I don't want to save anything of this. It's just don't save. You have to go back here to clean everything, so you gotta go back to your folder and fix that little issue there. So you gotta go back to Solid Corporation, SolidWorks, data, Weldment profiles, new profiles, and here's the issue. I have to create here a new folder. Let's create a new folder, and the new folder we're gonna call it square tubes. Good. And that inside that folder we're gonna put that guy inside there. Continue, and bingo. So that's the structure. So basically we need like Weldment profile, new profiles. Inside new profile we're gonna get the square tube, and inside the square tube is the type, the pipe that we just created, in this case the tube. All right, so we are out of here again, and so we're gonna go back to SolidWorks, create a new part, and let's put here, sorry for that, and put a 20A. And 20A. And now we accept that, and we go to Weldment. Now, new profiles, type square tube, and inside square tube, bingo, that's my guy. Let's create a new group here, group 1, and let's pick that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. So now the question is how you want this profile. So I like what it's doing, the 45-degree cut, because that's typically what I do, but then it's not on the right side. I like this to be outside, so meaning that if you don't like that type of cut, then you can change it here. But I'm gonna go back here on locate profile, and I want to locate that profile outside. Yeah, so the measurement of the 28 inches is from here to here. I don't want to change that. That's 28 inches, sorry. That's the 28 inches. So we accept that. We accept that. And bingo. So we have that profile ready to be used for your desk. Now, the next things that you definitely want to know when you are building something on galvanized steel was going to be the weight. So let's check the weight on that guy. The weight will be, where is it? Evaluate, right here. Mass properties. Right now, the weight on that guy is 7.46 pound. So connecting those 4 tubes together, about 7 pounds. Then you need another 4 of those, that's 14 pounds or 15 pounds, and whatever you have to put in between. So that's why you have to have the right profile, so that you can get proper weight and things of that nature, and the amount of material you need, etc, etc, etc. Well, I hope this helped. How I did it is based on a regular, whatever was available in one point in time. I modify it as required, and basically now you have it. All right, have a great day. Bye.